Today we're going to talk about this little thing here, the FP3 tuner by Vance and Hines. You've probably heard me mention it in a few of my videos. So today I thought I'd do a little video on how to install it and how it works. So let's get to it. All right, well, let's open this thing up and see what we got. There's a lot to it. So open up the box. So this is it. Pretty simple. One plug, and this does all the rest. So let's go over to the bike and get it hooked up, and we'll show you how it works. So all right, guys, here we are. We're on the left side of the bike. This is the battery cover here. I left it on. All you have to do is locate this plug right here. That is it. Usually it's underneath the battery cover. I ran mine underneath. That way I usually have a swing arm bag here that I put the FP3 in. So all we do is unplug that cap, and here's your FP3. Plugs in. That is it. If you can find a place underneath your battery cover to store it, you can. I just throw mine in a swing arm bag like I said. But that is kind of, see if I can tuck that. So that is it. Plugged in, installed. All we got to do now is turn on the bike. And as you can see by those LEDs, it is working. Alright guys, so after you get it installed on the bike like I showed you, you just go to your smartphone, you open up the FP3 app, and as you can tell, it's already found my bike. So we give that a press. It's going to check the firmware to make sure it's updated, and from there you're good to go. You can auto tune and view and edit your maps. You have maintenance, view sensor data, and search for a map. Search for a map. So we just do this, comes up, it already knows what bike you have. So from there, we're just going to say we do the Vance and Hines. And let's say we do the big radius 2 and 2. It's going to search. We're going to use the standard baffle. And then it asks you for engine size. Are you an 883 or have you converted from an 883 to a 1200? We're just going to do 883. And from there, it gives you the map. Press on the map and you are ready to flash. From this point, it tells you exactly what it is. It's a Sportster family 2016 stock 883 engine. Cam is stock, engine mod is stock. It's got a high flow air filter with the big radius with the standard baffle. And from here you just hit flash and that is it. The FP3 does the work from there. So after you flash your bike, what else can you do with this? You can go to maintenance. You can read your trouble codes. It's going to go, and I have none present, but if you were to have a trouble code, it would list it for you. Service odometer. Well, I've never used that, so I don't know what that is. View sensor data. This is pretty cool here. So once when the bike's hooked up and you're running, this can actually, you can mount your phone on your bike and this can give you all the information about your bike. You can change whatever you want. This is miles per hour, torque, temperature, RPM, O2 sensor readings, horsepower. It's endless. So, you know, I had this set for horsepower. You can come up here and set this one for RPM if you wanted to. So that's going to read your RPMs. You can come up here, set this one for temperature. Come down here, miles per gallon. You can set this one. I have it set to horsepower, but you can change it to whatever you want, and it's all live data coming through as you ride your bike, so you can really keep tabs of what's going on. There's an auto tune feature where you can go in. Right now it's reading my map, finding out my specs. So once when it does that, it's going to go in and it's going to ask you what to select a map that you want to auto tune. So as you can see, there's the original download here. Here's my stock map. It always keeps your stock map, so you can always go back to your stock map if you need to. Here's the map that I currently use. This is the one that Vance and Hines sent me. And then this is the auto-tune one that I'm running now. So basically you just pick the map that you want to do. You can hit quick setup, and from there, you know, it's going to go ahead and put it in auto-tune. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to hit cancel. It's a pretty cool little tuner. It's very easy to use. It's user-friendly. Unless you get into like real high-end engine modifications, it's more than sufficient for your needs. I mean, if you're going to do a conversion kit, it'll handle that just fine. If you're going to switch some cams, it'll handle that just fine. If you start getting into, you know, more technical stuff like modifying your heads and ports and things like that, you know, it's really not designed for that. But for you all out there that's just wanting to, you know, high flow air filter on your bike and an exhaust, this is great. You change out your parts, you input the parts you installed, it gives you a CAN map, you flash it, you tune it, you ride. After that, if you feel like it needs to be dialed in a little bit, you can run an auto-tune session. I think Vance and Hines recommends about a tank of gas in an auto-tune. So 2 or 3 rides, 30, 40 minutes a piece, you should be good to go. You come back, you flash your auto-tune, and you're good to go. It's a great little piece, guys. I highly recommend it. It's user-friendly. It's very easy to use. I believe I paid $3.99 for it, but I think it has gone down in price. I will put a link to it in the description below if you guys want to check it out. But like I said, for you guys that are just doing an exhaust and a high flow air cleaner, this thing's great. You really don't need any more than this. And it will handle, you know, some of the tougher stuff. I did a 1275 hammer conversion on my bike, and the Fuelpak handled it just fine. It does take a little bit longer because you have to input all the data through your phone instead of a computer screen, but they're updating this thing constantly. Now, I believe you can actually share maps between users. So if you had a setup similar to mine, I could send you my map via email or text, and you could run my map that's already tweaked, which is pretty cool. They just added that feature, which is nice. And like I said, they're updating this thing constantly, so features are coming out, you know, on a regular basis. So if you guys are looking for a tuner, check this thing out. I hope this video helped you out a little bit. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. And again, if you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I'll have a lot more content coming your way. And like always, guys, ride safe out there and be careful.